Hello everyone and thanks for watching this video today. Have you ever wondered what turns a loss-making entity into a 4 lakh crore brand? In late 90s, Indian jewelry market was as fragmented as any other retail market that you see today, and the Indian consumers didn't have any idea what they were paying for and what the net worth of gold actually was. Today, we are going to decode one of the India's leading jewelry brand, Tanishq, and how they created value out of their efficient value management process, which even today every product managers or even marketers look upon. When Tanishq tried to enter into this fragmented Indian jewelry market, they observed a very clear but astonishing fact. 44% of the jewelry were sold as 22 carat, but it was actually 18 carat worth of the value they were actually paying for. This was a clear problem which Tanishq took as a challenge. They understood that if they can solve this problem, probably the users or the consumers would be happy to pay for. Because at the end of the day, in India, gold was not just a commodity but also a milestone for cultural and religious aspects. Once they understood or they observed this clear data, this helped Tanishq to create different consumer persona based upon demography, appetite of the consumers, and also the culture and the religious aspects of the Indian society. For instance, they clearly understood there was a consumer segment whose focus was ritualistic necessity and family legacy. Similarly, there was uprising urban professional who wanted lightweight jewelry for their everyday self expectations. Obviously, high net worth individuals were always there, but Tanishq tried to marry bespoke craftsmanship and artistic storytelling and made the brand more premium. Also, there was an emerging modern men who wanted to embrace jewelry in form of bracelets and chains. So all this persona segmentation evolved throughout the decade, and that's what helped Tanishq to bring up multiple brands addressing each of these persona segmentation. When it comes to creating value in the value management process, Tanishq addressed the first issue of trust with the help of a very unique solution. They brought carat meter as one of the USPs that they brought to the customers so that anyone entering into a Tanishq store can get their gold tested without any cost. This literally was the brand's minimum viable product that bridged the trust deficit. And this gave a high confidence for Tanishq to invest in long-term asset building. They literally invested in manufacturing excellence and technological resources, such as building up a state-of-the-art facility in Tamil Nadu's Hosur district, where they recycled impure gold into 24 karat pure gold, which literally helped them reduce their import cost. Not only that, with the help of precision engineering and technology, they could maintain a quality across all their product lines throughout their retail outlets, be it tier 1, tier 2, or tier 3 cities. They also created a career path which helped their technicians get upskilled into craftsmanship which met the global industry standards. And that gave a long head start to Tanishq's long-term vision. For Tanishq, it was very clear when it comes to categorizing their product lines. They categorized it into fast moving bestsellers or moderate velocity items or even slow moving aged inventory, which actually helped them channelize their resources as per the demand. So it was a clear pull demand mechanism that they wanted to implement with the help of lean inventory management, which helped them reduce waste, and the numbers were absolutely astonishing. And they increased their sales nearly 2x and also reduced the inventory age from 125 days to 75 days. And that's probably every operations manager would probably look upon. Obviously, capturing value and monetization is one of the key aspects of the value management process. For Tanishq, they clearly monetized value not only with the gold charges but also premium making charges. They were making a margin of 3 to 5% on plain gold coins, while the margin shoot up to 20 to 35% for integrate bridal sets. So that's where Tanishq not only charged for actual gold but also they made the billing so clear that the customers actually knew the worth of the gold and actually what they were paying for. Now what you're seeing here, although looks like a simple math, but this actually turned Tanishq into a powerhouse. In 2003 to 4, when the macroeconomics probably blessed the Indian jewelry market, when the gold price was at its decade's low, Tanishq played a masterstroke by introducing a scheme called impure to pure upgradation, where they clearly asked the customers, "Hey, why don't you bring your jewelry, and if it is under 22 carat and above 20 carat, we would upgrade the impure gold to pure, and we will only charge for the making charges." So this nicely and peacefully offset the cost of the gold, but it helped Tanishq acquire a base of loyalty customers virtually free. When it comes to value management, obviously marketing is one of the key aspects. The way Tanishq communicated their value and positioned their product lines was has always been very unique and consistent. They position trust and purity in every ads and every marketing creatives that they created. For instance, if you remember the carat meter demo, which came in the initial marketing creatives of Tanishq, asking the consumers to come anytime and get their gold check, clearly gave a message to the consumers that now purity and trust is the key for any jewelry that you buy in the market. Similarly, they ran educational campaigns where they brought celebrities like Amitabh Bachchan, who literally evangelized the customer in terms of 4 C's: the cut, clarity, color, and carat in any jewelry that they should check before they buy it from any retail store. Also, they made the billing system very transparent by clearly calling out what actually the consumers were paying for, be it gold making charges or any other stones that they are like looking for. And when this trust got married with the emotional and the cultural storytelling, Tanishq became a brand for every householder, probably anyone would try to get associated with. Value management process is obviously incomplete without GTM and distribution model. Tanishq's franchise old company operated distribution model not only helped them reduce operational risks for investors but also helped them maintain a uniform experience across their product lines in every nook and corner of the country. This clearly reduced the overhead for Tanishq and channelized their working capital for upskilling their sales and the enablement teams. Along with that, Tanishq ran customer adaptation and loyalty programs. So for instance, they introduced gold harvest plans where the customers can easily invest systematically into buying golds from their savings without making a payment at one go. Having said so, it's needless to say that the future outlook of Tanishq comes with certain challenges, such as the recent commodity volatility, where we can see the rising prices of gold, as well as the change in the tastes of the millennials and Gen Zs, who not just value the commodity but also give a lot of value to sustainability and cultural lifestyles. This case study of Tanishq clearly shows that value management is not just about creating a product, but about addressing a tension amongst the consumers, which in Tanishq's case was investment versus trust. And the numbers show clearly that if you can provide trust, revenue will obviously flow. Thanks for watching.